preparation of this course we have may be honorable and a blessing to you. I bless this brother, I bless your name, and I will always thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I love that. You're Christian. That's beautiful. I love that.
Sure. So my name is Meet, and I'm a student here at Northwest College in Edmonton, Alberta. And I'm pursuing business management, and this is my final year.
Fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Life has an answer. Pray and prepare. Life is a resource. Life is a prize. Life is an errand until one dies.
Ric Rawson, a resilient individual who faces challenges after moving to Canada in 2002, initially working for minimum wages as a security guard in Alberta. He encountered setbacks, including being fired for sleeping on duty. Despite this obstacle, Rawson decided to pursue his true passion, writing, publishing, having authored 6 books and currently working on his 7th. He is a testament to the strength found in pursuing one's passion despite adversity. Join us in discovering the inspiring journey of Ric Rawson, a man who turned hardship into a serious...
After graduation, I was employed at St. George's University School of Medicine in Grenada, my birthplace, followed by the University of the West Indies Center in St. George's, and latterly at Tufton Hall, all exclusive libraries in Grenada.
And this shows, no matter what challenges we come across in life, there's always a way out of it. I met Ric Rawson during my visit in Alberta, but I couldn't, we couldn't really have that chance and opportunity to go dive and really deep dive in his journey. I had to rush back to Toronto and then move to Vancouver after. So now, while I was in Vancouver, I got another call that, man, Ric Rawson is back in town, which is in Alberta, that he was ready to meet up with me. So I decided to just leave everything and then book my next flight, rush back to Alberta, just to meet this individual who truly inspired me. These are the people that truly moves me, that actually, turns, hardship into this type of opportunity that makes you realize that, no matter what we go through in life, we can always find a way.
My first book is called A Call to Excellence, Infectious Poetry, published in 2003 in Brampton. My second book was called A Standard of Excellence, a Poetic Exclusive, published in Edmonton by Page Master. My third book is called A Taste of Excellence, a Poetic Experience, published right here in Edmonton. My fourth book is called An Enduring Relevance, a Poetic Journey, published in Edmonton. My fifth book is called A Legacy of Thoughts, a Poetic Account, in Edmonton. My sixth book is A Landmark Project, a Poetic Milestone, right here in Edmonton. I'm currently working on my 7th book, forthcoming, hopefully another bestseller. I'm reading from A Legacy of Thoughts. I'm reading from The Landmark Project, a Poetic Milestone. This piece is called Corona Episode 1. For better or for worse, some have sworn, others have cursed. Some say yes, others whatever. COVID has changed our world forever. At the grocery, at the bank, 'tis no time to start a prank. Distant, social, stand apart. You could be next one to depart. Taking transit, having class, you advised to wear a mask. thoroughly must wash your hands. Some have even put off plans. Measures taken mandatory. Schools are dying in a flurry. On the front lines at rear end, many are losing cherished friends. Battle raging, fight back staging, fire not about to cease. Gone eccentric, even erratic, COVID has become a beast. Many have panicked, others gone manic. Some are stuck in quarantine. Vaccines tested in a hurry, hope relief comes on the scene. I reside in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. My email address is Ric, without a C, without a K, sorry, Ric, RIC, RAWSON 17, that's 17, at gmail.com. Let me just repeat it for emphasis. My email address is Ric, spell RIC, RAWSON 17 at gmail.com. And my phone number, reachable, is 780-709-7364. Thank you. So I was working at the medical school.
Yeah.
I read a lot of books, man. I chat with all kinds of people. And that changed my life, hopefully for the better. I'm still evolving with the times God permit. But life has been good, not always perfect. I also survived the American invasion of Grenada in 1983. My house was bombed.
Your house is...
My house was bombed.
Wow. Wow.
But here I am. God has been good to us. I've got a sister in the city.
Okay, okay.
Another sister back in the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then how often do you visit home?
Not very often, because I love to be grounded.
Yeah. That's right. Absolutely, yeah. You know what, Mr. Ric, it has been blessing meeting you. And I cannot tell you how much this means to me. And it's just a pity that I'm meeting you, my last day here in Edmonton. But guess what? We have to make another time where we can get together, either in Edmonton or in Grenada or wherever it is. But we definitely need to make some time and meet up again. This has been a blessing. And thank you so much. It's wonderful meeting you.
Likewise. And
I can't wait to see how we can progress from here.
Thank you.
It's going to be an amazing journey. This is an amazing journey. This is you alone. I can tell you that just you alone is enough for me to remain here in Edmonton and really pursue this because you know what? I see no end to it. This is like a really big project that we can take it to where it should be. It should be like, in every school around the world. But guess what? We can start in Africa. And I can tell you that this should be in Africa, West Africa, South Africa, East, and wherever part of Africa, because it's an amazing book, and I cannot, stress enough, on how much this book should be published in all part of the world. So thank you so much, and it's been a blessing.
Thank you, Mr. Aliadam. HTBH, honored to be here.
Thank you so much. Blessings to meet you. Man.
God bless you.
Thank you.
This piece is closest to my heart for multiple reasons. It is called life. Life is a gift, and God must unfold it. Life is a package, and we must unwrap it. Life an inheritance, and we must embrace it. Life is a challenge, and we all must face it. Life an experience, and God must permit it. Life is a blessing, we cannot deny it. Life is an occasion we all must attend. Life is a journey that will come to an end. Life is a progression, time and time again. Life is rewarding, must not be in vain. Life is one chapter of multiple pages. Life is a project of numerous stages. Life takes a course. Life is a path. Life is a contest among many hearts. Life is a sequence. Life is a bend. Life is an account of the moments we spend. Life is full of questions, how we got here. My name is Ric Rawson. I was born in Grenada, West Indies, a small island in the southeastern Caribbean. I came to Canada in 2002, initially living in Brampton and Toronto. Subsequently, I moved to Edmonton, Alberta in 2009, where I currently resides and continues to write. Thus far, I've published 6 books, self-published, and working on my 7th right now. In Grenada, I attended the Grenada Boys Secondary School and latterly Centro Interamericano de Idiomas, Caracas, Venezuela. After graduation, I was employed at St. George's University School of Medicine in Grenada, my birthplace, followed by the University of the West Indies Center in St. George's, and latterly at Tufton Hall, all exclusive libraries in Grenada.
Good morning.
Meet.
Yes.
Thank you so much for meeting me in such a short notice.
I know.
Right? It was profound, how we get together and then meet up, such a beautiful, way of
coincidence, I guess.
Absolutely, that's right.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And and please, can you just tell us, your name and your background?
Sure. So my name is Meet, and I'm a student here at Northwest College in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm pursuing business management, and this is my final year.
Fantastic, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then what is it like, being a student here in Alberta?
Well, it's a bit challenging, I would say, for an international student, and otherwise, it's not that tough. But if you're on your own, like working, studying, making home, everything all on yourself, it's a bit challenging, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta schedule it out and just focus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like any other
Exactly.
an industry you get in,
Yeah.
there are always this type of challenge that we
Yep.
we actually face. But then again, the passion that you have for what you do, that actually what becomes more of the perseverance that gets you up in the morning, right?
That's what drives you,
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Like I spoke to the guy that I was talking to last night. He's driving the Ferrari, and told me, listen, if you can just bypass the pain that comes, the challenge that comes with pursuing your dream, then there's nothing else that is harder to achieve.
True.
And yeah. So tell me, what is it? How do you find business, and why business? In particular of the studying that you actually in.
Yes. So, well, on a lighter note, I would say I'm from India. So back home, there's a saying that people from our state, they have this business tactics in their blood. So like we are born businessmen. That's what they say in our area. And but I don't think so. Like some things are natural, but some things are that you need to develop as a skill. So the reason why I'm taking business here is I need to understand the fundamentals of business and how they work in Canada. Like every country, every state, every city has different lifestyle and has different fundamentals. Like everything cannot work that works here in different country. So when you go to a foreign land, you want to understand the roots of business in that land. And that's my main goal, to understand the fundamentals here so that I can become a businessman as a career.
Beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And then also, being in the business since your last year now.
Yeah.
And then we are now kind of come to realize that in the world of business, and so does most other industries. We are now faced with another challenge, so-called the AI, that is coming.
Yes.
So what's your perception on AI?
Well, if you take a broader view, it's gonna help you out a lot because it's just making our lives easier. But when you start going deeper, narrowing it down, it's going to create a lot of problems as well.
Okay.
Because the first problem it's going to be is the employment. Like if robots and AI is doing everything for you, most of the people are going to lose their jobs. Because as they say, AI has its own mind, right? If I'm not wrong. So it's exactly a human, made by a human. It just does not have a body.
Absolutely. Okay. And then do you think, we can tap into AI as a source of growth in terms of when it gets to the level when AI becomes more of setback? How do you see us, overcoming the challenges that AI may put us through in the future? In terms of us, growing forward instead of growing backwards, because because it looks like we are, it can easily make us weaker instead of it takes away the strength and then kind of replace us with
it's a human nature, it's a human nature to getting addicted to someone that's good or bad. You never know. It's just like subconsciously you are getting used to it day by day until one point arrives when you cannot live without that part.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like you can say bad things are like smoking, drinking, or any other stuff that makes your body weak. Just like that, then there's some people who love sports or gym, they cannot live without it.
That's right.
So what my opinion is, in future there will be a time when most of the humans will be used to AI so much that their 80% of the lifestyle will be dependent on that. And all the decision makings and everything what they need to do throughout the day, they're gonna be dependent on the AI. They'll be like, okay, what should I do? This. What should I do? This. Okay, I have a situation, I need to choose from two options. What should I go with? So it's like AI is gonna be the new brain for humans. We should not let that happen because then we can be manipulated so easily.
That's right.
And that's the only problem I'm looking at. But if you look at the growth-wise, how we can avoid that, if we are able to give AI less control than ourselves, it's wonderful. It's like I have a third hand.
Absolutely. And then, do you guys incorporate, AI in your learning?
Well, not so far. Not so far.
Okay.
But I've heard some rumors there might be some AI incorporated classes in next year's curriculum. So everybody's waiting. We are all excited.
Okay, so you're excited. Exactly. That's what I want to ask you. Do you think it's a good thing that they incorporating AI in your learning models?
It is.
Because
the reason why I believe so is because the more we know about something,
the better.
The better. Exactly. It's better to know a new thing than to just go into an unknown territory and be like, oh yeah, I can handle it. No, it's always better to know what you're getting into.
That's right.
Because on Google, you can find tons of information, but you never know which is correct and which is incorrect.
Absolutely.
So if you're learning something in college, we know that there are experts and professionals who are teaching us about something new.
That's right.
So we can trust them.
Absolutely.
And we can learn something new.
Definitely.
And that's the reason we're all excited about AI.
Amazing. Amazing. That's amazing. So you feel like now as a last year student in business, do you feel you need to catch up so you can understand also more about the AI so that you don't get come to get surprises along the way?
Yes, I 100% believe because I am looking myself as a future businessman. Like I want to pursue business in different fields, like not close myself to one particular field.
Yeah.
So because what I believe is technology is the future. Like we are going way fast into modern technology that AI is gonna be crucial.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking to develop my business in future or looking at myself as a businessman, I need to know a lot of things about AI because I cannot see any field in the future where AI won't be used. So I definitely need to learn as much as I can about AI and as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
I guess.
So do you also and now after your studying, what are your plans? Are you staying and then give back, to the country which is Canada, or do you want to go and give back to India where you come
exactly.
from? Because now you have two worlds that they both dear to you.
Yeah.
I know it's a tricky question.
Yes.
But where would you go and give your most service?
The way I'm looking at my future is like I have to take a smart decision.
Absolutely.
Like I cannot just go with my passion or guts, So this is the thing. In India, it's a big population, right? So I have a huge market in any field. But if I take a look at the cons, I have a huge competition. There are so many local brands and like local businesses that I have to tackle if I want to see myself prominent in any industry in India. But here, there are some fields where it's like a monopoly going on. Like there's only one or two big companies who's handling all the markets and like there are no other competitors to them. So if I take a look here, and if I see this country in 10 years, population of Canada is gonna go way up, 100%. The way the government is working and the way they are looking to build Canada.
That's right.
I think that this country's business is gonna be way more profitable for me than going back home.
Absolutely. That's right.
So that's what my plan is right now, but you never know what's gonna come.
So far, so good.
So far, my plan is to stay.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually love the idea. And you're also into gaming. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
Oh yeah, like I've been gaming like since I guess 7, 8 years.
Okay.
So I started playing some sports games, and then I came to know about PvP games. That's called player versus player. So it's like real-time games. So you're playing against a real player, but virtually.
Okay.
And then I've been playing a game called that's Valorant, and I've been playing that for almost like since the beginning, since it was launched. And currently I'm on my varsity team for the college, and it's a good thing. And I can see that esports is a big future.
Okay.
100%. The way it's developing right now, even currently esports tournaments are being held like every month, and worldwide esports is very famous.
And how is this game, benefit in terms of your brain development? So, would you introduce this game to a child? Will that help the child, decision making?
Oh yeah, yes, 100%. Because what I see in gaming is like it's exactly similar to sports. You have to take some split-second decisions. You cannot take your time because they are like hyperactive games. Your brain is constantly thinking. The only difference between sports and esports I see is the physical, work, I guess, physical work. Because in esports you are playing on the computer, and in sports your body is actually working out. So when you think about mind, yes, I would definitely say it helps you a lot in decision making because you are constantly thinking about tactics and strategies and what ifs. Like what if the player is going to do this, and what if the player is going to do that? How are you going to respond to that?
Yeah, so it sounds like we as the future developing with the AI, with everything technology, looks like we're losing body. We're losing
100%.
body. Everything is becoming more of an intellectual
Oh, yeah.
way on how your brain function, and then the size of your
Yes.
neurons and everything.
Exactly.
So it kind of
Yeah.
becoming more of how much can one push their mind
Yes.
instead of body.
Oh yeah.
So
This
that's
reminds me
yeah.
of a famous quote. You know that I
Yeah.
don't remember the movie, but there's been a movie in which the professor is teaching the students that what if you use the 100% of your brain? Because as a survey, or like what do you call neurologist or psychiatrist, they believe that most of the humans, we are not even using 50% of our brain.
Absolutely.
When we are even like, when let's say I'm giving an exam, or I'm pushing myself in a game of chess, still I'm not able to use 50% of my brain, and still we are so smart, like
We're still so
as human
smart.
race, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm just thinking, like, what if we are able to use 100% of our brain one day?
And
What kind of intelligence that gonna be?
Absolutely, absolutely. And then this conversation actually provokes a lot of different thoughts.
Yeah.
Now I'm just wondering, you being as a student, when do you ever think that you've pushed yourself to the point where your head hits?
Well, there have been a couple times. Like most of the time, it's been I'm gaming because it gets so intense sometimes when we're playing against a real competition in a tournament or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like my subconscious knows that we all need to perform and we need to win. That's like a performance pressure. And when we are in a game and it's going neck to neck, that's when our brain starts running more and more and more. And then like at one point, my body can sweat, like legit. I'm not even working out,
That's
and I'm
right.
sweating hell.
That's right.
And it feels like, what happened? Like after that intense session, like my head thinks that, wow, that feels like I've been working out for an hour.
So
It's just like,
this is amazing.
I don't know what kind of
It's
result
adrenaline.
is that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yes.
Now, in the future, you decided you now want to settle down, and then you come across this beautiful, gorgeous woman, the woman of your dream, but with nothing to offer but beauty. And then you have this woman that has absolutely no attraction whatsoever, but she has the most amazing brain. What would you go for?
Oh, that's a great question, honestly. That's a tricky one.
And I know this becomes a big, big issue. If you look at where the world is going right now, you have this woman now with no body at all, nothing at all.
But amazing brain.
Amazing brain.
Yeah. Okay. Honest answer.
Yeah.
For me personally, I would go with the beauty.
Okay.
The reason is, I know I can push my brain to a certain limit. So if I need to think and if I need to use more of my brain power than her, I'm capable. So I'll go with the beauty because I can be the brain and she can be the beauty.
Absolutely. I love that. You know what? There was another talk show that actually took place, and then I overheard one lady actually said exactly the same, saying that she would rather go for someone who has the look because she has the brain.
Exactly.
She has the brain.
Because from my opinion, I look for something in my partner that can complete me. So like, if I am able to run my brain non-stop, I'll just go and look for a partner that can help me to fulfill that one I'm missing.
Definitely.
I don't want to go for another 9
Definitely. Absolutely.
and then make it 18 out of 10.
Makes
That's
sense.
a lot of things.
Amazing stuff.
Exactly.
Amazing stuff. So now, our last question.
Yes.
Okay. What is your next move? Because this is your last year.
Yeah.
Have you already secured, deals that you're going to be tackling right after school?
Well, there are a couple things I can do. So my first choice is gonna be a pro gamer, but I have to look and secure my financial career as well.
Yeah.
So there is another option which I can pursue. So I have a couple of friends. We have been living together, studying together for like last 4 or 5 years, and we have been planning to go into the world of food business. And I don't know, maybe, but maybe not. It's just I haven't given it a thought of much.
Yeah, because you have so many different options, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, if I have to narrow it down, first option is going to be a pro gamer. And then the second option is going to be like, I'm going to go into a food store.
Fantastic.
A restaurant.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Meat.
No problem.
Really amazing, talking to you. And I am so looking forward to seeing how this can grow, even bigger.
My
this
pleasure.
is just going to be a good friendship we now build. And, I can't wait to follow you up and, with your progress.
Yep.
We will definitely going to keep you guys up to date. All right. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
There was a show on HBO I was really into about those the human robots.
Yeah.
Were you a director by chance?
Oh, yeah? You like it?
I love it. That was an epic show. But then it started to get boring after the second season.
Oh, yeah.
Most shows do, to be honest with you.
Oh, well,
It's a sitcom.
Yeah, I got it.
Those going forever. Until season 10.
Yeah.
And the writers only have so much material with the characters involved, right? And then the characters get boring. When the characters get boring, show on.
Right now, we still gonna do some rounds in the middle of Edmonton, enjoying the city. Nice people, nice atmosphere. It's a really cool place to be. Yeah, I'm so glad I came down here, even though it's a really short visit. I tend to take on more projects, more things that I can handle, which is why I'm also looking into hiring. I'm looking for PA. I'm also looking for, anyone that's people that can also do editing. I'm looking for editors. Looking for videographers. I want to really expand this business. I want to take it all the way down. So, if you guys, anybody out there that's interested, that has the qualification, that has the right mindset, that love the social media, can reach out to me, so we can see how we can all fit into each other's life, and then be able to work together. So we're expanding the business. We're trying to take it where it should be. So guys, do not be afraid, and do not see it as a bigger challenge. Contact me. Let's see how we can be able to take it up. If you enjoy this show, I am actually inviting you to subscribe, as I am looking to take this channel to some interesting places, and we're going to do some amazing things together. I have just started my year now, so this is going to be another milestone that I'm looking to pursue. And with your help, it's all possible. I hope you're enjoying. Take care, and see you on the other side of Alberta. So, cheers, bye.